Ready and action. It's time for the best third-person games to play on PC in 2022. As accurate as we are in first-person shooters and how exciting it is to literally don the shoes of our favourite characters, third-person action games have their own thrilling benefits. Incredible worlds to explore in a unique way and thrilling combat means these are very different experiences. So whether you want to grab an axe or swing through Manhattan as a certain webhead, we've got the best third-person games of the year right here, and even a terrifying reason to be excited for December. Grab your lightspeed gear to keep up, and let's jump right in.
The intel you recovered, it has confirmed our suspicions.
Okay, maybe Stray is more of a third feline game than a third-person game, but we're not going to neglect our favourite ginger cat for the sake of a technicality. As with so many of the best third-person experiences, Stray's exploration is what makes it one of our best games of the year. It might be short, in fact it's in our list of the best one-sitting games to play too, but it's dense and beautifully rich. Who can resist stopping to admire the buzzing neons of this dystopian city setting? Or even just stopping to meow at passing robots with the dedicated meow button. Add in the excellent company of our AI pal, and some real risk as we explore, and Stray is the perfect balance of narrative and delightful puzzle. This one is for everyone enviously looking over at the PlayStation release of Kratos' latest adventure, God of War Ragnarok. We might not be heading for the Norse end of the world, but thankfully the 2018 original has made itself at home on PC and looks astonishing. If you've only ever played the original games where Kratos spends his time tearing gods and monsters to pieces, this is a very different experience. Sure, he's still happy to take part in the odd dismemberment, but his son Atreus brings heart and balance to the game.
Don't leave without me.
I will not.
Making this as much of an incredible narrative journey as it is a brilliant hack and slash. So prepare to be amazed by just how good it feels to have your axe returned to your hand, but also have your heart broken at the same time.
Being a god, it can be a lifetime of anguish and tragedy.
Now, officially, Kena Bridge of Spirits came out in 2021, but we're sneaking this beautiful adventure in here because it was only released on Steam earlier this year, and no one should miss out. We take on the role of the titular Kena, a spirit guide on a quest for a sacred shrine, joined by some adorable critters known only as the Rot. And don't be fooled by these creatures' cartoony nature. Kena Bridge of Spirits demands speedy combat reactions, and you can build an impressive arsenal of powers. We've even got new anniversary content with a new game plus mode, so we can do it all over again with a higher difficulty. And there are new ways to test our powers and earn new outfits. You know we love new outfits. Sprawling, stealthy playgrounds, bursting brains and other assorted organs? Oh, we've missed you, Carl Fairburn. It's been a whopping 5 years since the last sneaky entry in the franchise, so it was about time our favourite gruff World War II soldier returned for Sniper Elite 5. This time, Carl is in France in 1944, making his way across even bigger maps of genuine threat. The truly satisfying thing about this series is being able to choose exactly how you want to play. Whether that's ghosting every level and making the most of silencers, or just running across all guns blazing, ballistics and wind speed be damned. Plus, the optional invasion mode this time around means that other people can invade your game to make things even more deadly than they were before. Good luck, Carl. You might need it this time, buddy. Of all the sequels to appear, we didn't quite know what to think about a return to the 14th century vermin-packed France of Amicia and Hugo.
We're looking for an island. It has 2 teeth, and there's a bird, and a small lake, and flowers.
It's probably an island with 2 large mountains. We were told you could help us find it.
But A Plague Tale Requiem is a truly brilliant follow-up. Threat looms ever larger in this bigger and even more beautiful adventure as the pair attempt to find a way to cure Hugo of his afflictions. Once again, we have to sneak past far stronger enemies as mere children, making things all the more stressful as we rebond with Amicia and Hugo. Stealth and puzzling are the order of the day again, and we're not going to pretend there are many lols as you set rats on raging murderers. And yet somehow we couldn't stop playing. This is a thrilling tale that will make you fall deep into its world, even with no guarantee of a happily ever after.
Let's move on. Yes, we need to get out.
We don't know what's better, knowing that we can swing through 4K ultra-wide Manhattan as Peter Parker in Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered, or knowing that the Miles Morales add-on is coming to PC too. Sure, you could spend your time webbing your way through the main missions here, but to sound like an inspiring Instagram post, this is all about the journey.
You guys all right?
We were just about to call for backup.
I think I'm it.
Lead the way. We'll be right behind you.
This experience is at its very best as you're swinging across the New York skyline as fast and as acrobatically as possible. You can fast travel, but why would you? Saving a web for the last minute before you hit the ground is an absolute treat, and beating up goons with the absurd array of web-based powers is ultra satisfying too. But hey, all in a day's work for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
After all these years, you're still just an ignorant child.
True, but that's part of my charm, isn't it?
And finally, it's always nice to have a little something to look forward to. But maybe in the case of the Callisto Protocol, it's important to have something to dread. This sci-fi nightmare of a survival horror comes from Glenn Schofield, the wicked brain behind Dead Space. This means you know exactly what to expect. Brilliant moment-to-moment splattery combat, but also incredible set pieces packed with atmosphere and dread. Hacking off limbs Isaac style is present and correct, but we'll also have a fun gravity weapon to send despicable foes flying. This is being touted as the next generation of survival horror as we desperately try to survive the monster-packed Black Iron prison on one of the moons of Jupiter. It looks like we won't be forgetting our trip to Callisto anytime soon. So that's the best third-person games to play on PC in 2022. And a bonus upcoming title still to come. Let us know your current favourites in the comments below, drop us a like if you enjoyed this list, and don't forget to subscribe to Logitech G for more videos just like this one. If you already do subscribe, hit that notification bell and you'll never miss another video.